So let's compare the iPhone 6 with Samsung Galaxy Note 4. Both of these are recently launched phones, and it's good to compare the phones that are launched at about the same deadline because the technology moves so fast. This comparison is not with iPhone 6 Plus, which is a bigger size and larger phone. No, also this comparison is not an hands-on experience because iPhone 6 or iPhone 6 Plus for that matter is not yet available. It's 15th September today and it's going to be available on 19th September. Maybe there's a possibility I'll go with the actual phone when it's in my hands on or after 19th September. So let's take a look at the screen sizes. Note 4 is a big smartphone at 5.7 inch. iPhone 6 is only 4.7 inch. If you're really looking for a big phone, Note 4 is the one that you want to go with. It also has a better resolution at 1440 by 2560. iPhone has an option in terms of iPhone 6 Plus. It's 5.5 inch, matching pretty close to Note 4, and also in terms of high resolution at 1920 by 1080. So even though iPhone 6 Plus is not exactly matching Note 4, it's pretty much close and about the same. But iPhone 6 is smaller and has lower resolution. So if the screen size is what you want, then Note 4 is the one that you need to go with. In terms of camera, the Note 4 has a higher resolution camera. iPhone 6 has only 8 megapixel. Note 4 also supports optical image stabilization. Basically, it will stabilize your camera even if you are shaking your hand, so the images turns out to be less blurry and better in quality in real life photo shooting. iPhone 6 does not have an optical image stabilization, but iPhone 6 Plus supports optical image stabilization. There is one more different thing that you will get with iPhone 6 Plus, which is not applicable in this review, but that's for your knowledge. The iPhone 6 Plus supports slow motion at 240 frames per second. iPhone 6 Plus as well as iPhone 6. So that's for the fun thing. You can take a video of something fast moving action and then play it in the slow motion. The rear facing camera, it's 1.2 megapixel in iPhone 6 Plus as well as iPhone, and it's 3.7 megapixel for Samsung's Galaxy Note 4. The operating system in iOS versus Android. iOS is simple, easy to use, intuitive. In Android is also not hard to use, just needs a couple of sessions to get used to it, but it also has some very good features in terms of interoperable with Windows and Linux systems. It's easy to drag and drop the files and folders from the computer to the phone or phone to the computer. The Note 4 storage, it's a storage where you store the files. It can be expanded using a micro SD card. You just need to insert a micro SD card. It comes with 32 GB of default storage. iPhone 6 or iPhone 6 Plus, they come with only 16 GB of storage unless you give out $100 extra for a 64 GB version. Next, Note 4 on the other hand does not comes with that kind of features of charging you another $100 for a higher storage. All you do is just insert a micro SD card when you need. If you don't need, most of us will not be using in its lifetime the extra storage. Who you create takes a lot of videos to fill up all its storage. So, but just in case if you do use the large storage, all you have to do is get a micro SD card and insert into it. Note 4 comes with a stylus, not present in iPhone Plus. Note 4, as we earlier discussed, is a 32 GB storage. iPhone Plus has 16 GB storage. Note 4 also comes with a lot of features like health sensors, pulse oximeter, which pulse oximeter is basically it measures the oxygen content in your blood. A useful feature in case if you have asthma or anything that reduces the oxygen content in your blood. Heart rate monitor, very good for your exercising, reaching your peak heart rate, and ultraviolet sensor. Apple does not come with this. Apple has given this feature in its Apple Watch. It's to be launched in next year, and it's potentially coming up with these features in its next version of iPhone. Note 4 has a bigger battery at 30 to 40 milliampere hours. iPhone has only 1800 milliampere hours, so you expect a higher battery life with Note 4. But if you are looking for a better battery life and you want to stick with Apple, you have a choice of iPhone 6 Plus. Along with bigger screen, it also has a better battery life. Processor, both of them are great processor, very fast, more than enough for a smartphone. Apple's A8 is 25% faster than its previous Apple A7 processor. The Note 4 comes with a quad-core at 2700 MHz, and it's also damn fast. Pretty much everything through at it, it will do very smooth. Now, Apple has some advantage in terms of operating system and processor integration. It's some of its screen, for example, camera and all these things, they come up a tad faster compared to the Android phones, including the Note 4 phone. So there's one more difference is with 3 GB RAM. That's what Note 4 comes with. Apple has only 1 GB of RAM. It does not make that much of difference because Apple has a tighter hardware and software integration, so it's able to give you the performance with 1 GB RAM what Android would potentially take larger. And the price, the iPhone 6 comes with $649 for unlocked version, lowest 16 GB of storage. Note 4, we don't know the price, but we expect it to be between $600 to $650, about the same as iPhone 6. So from pricing perspective, both of them are same, but if you are looking for a bigger phone, a larger phone, you want a stylus, you need this hull monitor, Note 4 is the one you would go with. But if you like Apple's ecosystem, its ease of use, its graphical user interface, and you want it to be interoperable, you always have worked with Apple, if you have its Apple's MacBook and desktop, then probably iPhone 6 would be a better choice. But if you want to stick with Apple and if you want a larger screen, you probably would like to give out $100 extra and go with iPhone 6 Plus. Hope that this review is helpful to you in making a decision whether to take a Note 4 or iPhone 6.